Akia Eggleston, 8 months pregnant, and the mother of a 2-year-old girl, has vanished. Reported missing after strangely not showing up to celebrate her own baby shower.
Other things started transpiring, her not coming to the baby shower, people going to her apartment and finding her belongings missing. It just became, where is Akia?
Baltimore police are wondering the same thing.
We pulled the video from the apartment complex. Of course, the one camera we needed wasn't working. We pulled MTA all the bus footage to see if we could get her getting on a bus. Whew, you're talking hours and hours, all negative.
Has there been any activity on her social media?
Absolutely nothing. It all stops.
It's a mystery.
Yes.
A mystery, but cops aren't giving up, conducting interviews and searches for her remains.
We had 2 areas where we searched, and thank God they were both negative.
But one bizarre clue did surface. It only raised more questions.
Baltimore City Police confirmed to Crime Watch Daily on the day Akia went missing, a family friend drove her around to a number of bank locations to collect money. But what was the money for?
She was getting the money so that she and her baby's father were going to get a house together.
A large amount of money.
A lot of money.
On that day.
On that day.
Detectives pull surveillance video from multiple banks around town and catch a break, finding the last known images of Akia before she vanished.
What does the bank surveillance show you?
The bank surveillance shows us at the bank by herself. She doesn't look disheveled. She doesn't look like she's under any kind of stress. She's there on her own. She presents a cashier's check to the teller. She receives cash and she leaves.
Is that bank the only bank she stopped?
We had her stop in several locations. We had her at the Royal Farms, where she takes money out of the money machine and then goes to the countering where she gets cashier's checks. We have her at a Wells Fargo in South Baltimore, where she says she was waiting on a check to come in.
Who are these checks coming from?
Various places.
Various places and various people?
Yes.
Cops learn it was a female friend who drove Akia around to the banks that day, later taking her back home. That friend has never been considered a suspect or had any involvement in Akia's disappearance.
Is that person cooperative?
Very. She provided us with some very good information.
Good information, but still no Akia.
She didn't show up for her baby shower.
Yes.
She basically leaves her 2-year-old behind, and she is collecting large amounts of money on the day she vanishes.
Yes.
What do all of these things tell you?
She was duped, or she's starting a new life somewhere with a new name.
Is that really possible?
Oh yeah, anything's possible.
But would you say it's more possible that there's foul play in all of this?
Gut, 24 years of experience, yeah.
Akia's stepfather agrees.
We expected foul play from day one. And the first thing that comes to my mind is, where's the father?
The father of Akia's unborn son, Andre Michael Robinson.
Were you able to identify the baby's father?
Yes.
Is he cooperative?
Can't answer that.
The man believed to be the father of the second baby, who was your childhood friend, have you spoken with him?
I have been directed not to speak to him.
Has he shown up for any searches?
None.
None at all?
None at all.
Has he been cooperative in this investigation?
The police have interviewed him, and that's all they've told me.
Robinson has not been named a suspect. He has not been arrested or charged in connection with the disappearance of Akia Eggleston.
Is there any possible way in all of this Akia could have walked away on her own?
No way. It wasn't, no chance in this God's green earth was she going to walk off. 8 months high-risk pregnancy, 1. She had to have a cesarean, 2, and leave her daughter behind, 3. Was not going to happen.
Akia's baby was breech, so she would have needed the help of doctors to deliver her son.
Were you able to circle around to local hospitals in the area to figure out if a woman fitting her description gave birth?
We have contacted every single local hospital, and they were all put on alert that we were looking for this young lady and that she was reported missing, and we have gotten nothing back.
Do you think that she could have been targeted for her baby?
I can't answer that.
Is it
Anything's possible.
Is anyone right now publicly a person of interest or a suspect?
We have a person of interest, yes.
Are you ready to share who that person of interest is?
No.
It's now been 7 months since Akia disappeared, and the FBI has joined the mysterious case.
I'm here today to announce that the FBI is offering a reward of up to $25,000 for information regarding the whereabouts of Akia Eggleston. We're hoping this reward money will get our community talking and provide the tips needed to find her.
In the meantime, seasons and milestones have passed. Akia would now be 23 years old, her daughter 3, and her son 6 months.
How difficult has this been for you and for your family?
Countless nights of no sleep, tears. It has been devastating.
Just been a real burden on the family, and we want her back. We want her back.
Now, all her family can do is wait and pray that someone, sometime soon, comes forward.
To the person who has information, what would you tell them?
Please, I hope God touches your heart to let any information y'all have, to let it go. We need Akia, and Akia needs her daughter, and her daughter needs her. She needs to be home.
Akia Eggleston is described as 4'8", weighing 145 pounds with black hair and brown eyes. She'd no longer be pregnant. Anyone with information regarding her case is urged to call the Baltimore Police Department at 1-443-984-7385, or you can submit a tip at crimewatchdaily.com. I'm Chris Hansen. If you like this story, make sure you tune in every day to Crime Watch Daily. You can find where the show airs in your city at crimewatchdaily.com. Watch it live or record it on your DVR and watch it at night. And to all those criminals out there, remember, we are watching.